Hello everyone, welcome back to our new session of the AWS and Amazon Web Services. In this session, I will explain you how to set up a document database with Amazon Document DB, which consists of MongoDB compatibility and AWS Cloud9. So let's see the agenda of this session. We'll discuss about basic concept of Amazon Document DB. Then I will show you how to do the complete setup, which consists of Cloud9, then security group. After that, there is a creating Amazon Document DB cluster, and at the end, how to install the MongoDB shell. And after installation, we will connect these services together to work Amazon Document DB cluster. So if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing and pressing bell icon for more updates. Let's begin with setup of document database with Amazon Document DB. So for doing the complete setup, we have to go to our login credential. After login, when we will search for Cloud9. So when you will write here Cloud9 in the service section, you're able to see the services are available. So once you will click, it will redirect to the page where Cloud9 environment setups are done. So first understand what is Amazon Document DB with MongoDB compatibility. So it's a database which consists of fast, scalable, highly available and fully managed document database services that supports MongoDB workloads and makes it easy to store, query and index JSON data. This video will show us how we'll create it Cloud9 and how to connect with DB cluster or document DB cluster with Mongo shell and run a few query. So let's start with creating Cloud9 cluster. Creating Cloud9, we just have to click on create Cloud9. Then enter the name. So whatever name you prefer, so you can write it down. So I am giving here DB Cloud 9. Description, if you want to add, you can add it. Otherwise, click on next. So once you click on next tab, it will show up an EC2 instance with direct access and access by system manager or SSH connection. So configuration of this page will give you a proper idea of default sections. So better we can go ahead with default section. So it will give us the default with 30 minutes default control, and just go ahead with without changing any settings. So we have after 30 minutes it will close. So 30 minutes, it means AWS Cloud9 creates services linked rule for us, and it is having auto hibernate environment. So if you're not using for 30 minutes, it will close your connection or wrap up so that it will save your cost. Click on next tab. Once I'll click on next tab, it will redirect to the page where it is asking for we are recommending following best practices for using AWS cloud environment. If you want to go ahead better, you can go ahead or do the complete setup. So for trial version, I am going with next and creating the environment, but it is always recommended to read each and every component so that it will help you to faster the process and understand about the system logic. So just click on create environment. It will create for us. Now it's loading. Cloud9 It will take some time for complete configuration. So let's wait till our environment is ready. So maximum it will take a 3 minutes of your time, and then your system will be ready to use. Now you can see it's getting ready for your environment, and you're able to see your Cloud9 services, which will offer you a self-scripting command. So even you can also use this JavaScript, otherwise SSH control. So after using this, you can go to network and security. So here, after creating this, if you want to run any specific command, you can use it, and after providing your command, you're able to use this. So let me open a new console where we'll perform further options. Now let's go to our EC2 instance where we have to do our network security settings. So here, go to network and security, then select security groups. Inside the security group, we have to create a security group. So once I'll click on create security group, it will ask for the providing the security groups for your ease. So once I'll create this, you're able to perform VPC accept the uses and default VPC, inbound rules, custom TCP rule, port range. So it will provide us the various security level for your system. So I've already covered this part in my previous session, so I will not create it again for you. So if you want to understand the security, how to create the complete flow, you can watch my previous session. Now, after that, we need to create an Amazon Document DB cluster. So for this, we have to go to document Amazon Document DB cluster, where once you will click on this, it will navigate to the page where you can create. So before continuing for creating, let's understand the flow and the basic of this. So Amazon Document DB is designed from the ground up to give up the performance, scalability and availability when need in operating mission critical MongoDB workload at scale. In Amazon Document DB, the storage and compute are decoupled, allowing each to scale independently. We can increase the read capacity to millions of requests per second by adding up to 15 low latency read replicas in a minute. Regardless of this size of our data, Amazon Document DB is designed for 99.99% availability. So let's understand the benefits of this. MongoDB compatibility is available, highly available environment, performance at scale and fully managed. So let's understand the basic or depth about the benefit. So Amazon Document DB implements Apache 2.0 open source MongoDB 3.6 API by emulating the responses that a MongoDB client expects from a MongoDB server. So allowing us to use our existing MongoDB drivers and tools with Amazon Document DB, updating our application is as easy as changing the database endpoint to a new Amazon Document DB cluster. Then highly available, it means Amazon Document DB is designed to for 99% or almost its next to 100% availability and replicate 6 copies of our data across 3 AWS zones. So Amazon Document DB continually monitor cluster instance health and automatically fails over to read replica in the event of failure, typically in less than 30 seconds. Performance is also very much high because it will provide 64 TB per cluster. Amazon Document DB reduces database input output by writing only database changes to the storage. So let's understand the use cases. When we want to deploy a mobile and web application, it will help us to configure this. Contain catalog management, profile management, and migrate our MongoDB workload. So for creating MongoDB document or document DB cluster, we just have to create on launch document DB cluster where we have to provide the detail of creating this. So once we will create that, it will charge you some money, that is 0.83 per hour. So if you are not having FSM credit, better we can stop it here because I am using free or trial version. But if you want to go ahead, enter this detail like cluster identifier, then large DBR5 large number of instances. So how many instances you want? If you want to use for the bigger project, better you can keep it 50 instance. Otherwise, for personal use, you can keep it 3, that is default value. Authentication method is also required, so better you can use your master username and password for this. So after entering all this, when you click on the create cluster, it will create a cluster for you and billing will start immediately for you. So this is about how to create our Amazon Document DB cluster. And finally, next step, installing the MongoDB shell. So for installing MongoDB shell, again we have to visit MongoDB. So after creating you, if our AWS Cloud9 environment is still open, we can skip the creation of Amazon Document DB cluster, and on the AWS Cloud 9 management under our environment, we have to select our Document DB Cloud 9. So from here, so in Cloud 9, we have to do the project setting, and from the project setting in the environment tab, we can select and configure our MongoDB cluster as well. So after doing all this, we are ready for MongoDB, but at the end, it will also require to connect your Amazon Document DB cluster. For connecting, once you will create that, better you can connect with Cloud9, and after connecting Cloud9, you are okay to go ahead and use your services as per your needs. So this is all about doc setting a document database with Amazon Document DB, which consists of MongoDB compatibility and AWS Cloud9. So let's recap this. We have started with the basics of AWS Cloud, then created one AWS Cloud 9, and after creating this, we have jumped to document database, that is document DB or Amazon Document DB. We have seen that how we'll create it. After creating, we need to configure MongoDB or set up the MongoDB configuration. Once the configuration done, we need to final setup for Cloud9, means it's setting up with DocumentDB with Cloud9. After everything is done, we are ready to use this DocumentDB. So this is all about setup of document database with Amazon Document DB. Hope you liked it. If you really enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and pressing bell icon for more updates. Thank you for watching.